You probably saw the title of this video and thought to yourself, the real brutal truth about confidence. What could he possibly be talking about? So get ready, because we're about to go deep into what real confidence looks like. Spoiler alert, it's not what you think. We've all been taught to say it with your chest and speak loud and don't let people see you worry or sweat. You know what I mean? As I get older, I think to myself, was that like something taught to put on a mask, or is that really you? I've been on my own journey of building confidence and self-assurance, if you rather, and it's been a wild one for sure. I've had to confront some tough truths about myself, what it really means to have confidence, and I just want to share that with you today. Because here's the thing, real confidence is not about perfection at all, by no means. If you thought that, you're wrong. It's not about never feeling fear or doubt. It's about knowing yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself at a core level. And that kind of confidence is a superpower where you can stand with who you are, flaws and all, without being bothered. So if you're ready for a real talk about confidence, let go of the facade and let's build an unshakable foundation of confidence. This video is for you. And we're about to get brutal in the best way, So it starts to understand the difference between confidence and ego. When it comes to ego is about putting on a front in front of people. It's about proving your worth all the time so you can get that quick validation, that instant validation. It's about proving that you're bulletproof and everybody sees it and everybody knows that about you, right? Being loud or whatnot. But when it comes to confidence is a lot more quieter. Confidence is about knowing your flaws and working with what you have to present it the best way, foot forward for yourself. Embracing the light and the dark. Improving your confidence starts with getting real with yourself. Now, these are two building blocks for building self-confidence and radical self-acceptance. Self-awareness is about shining the light in all corners of your life and letting those gifts given to you harness and grow from those seeds, you know what I mean? But it's also there for you to know about owning your mistakes, your limitations, knowing about your fears too. Now, self-acceptance is about being able to look at all that and being able to be okay with who you are and what you have been given. You feel me? Pretty much the cards you've been dealt, how you gonna play them? Because the moment we stop to accept ourselves is the moment insecurity starts to creep into side of our mind. But when we start to accept who we are, that's the basis of self-confidence, self-assurance. And that's when we really start to see that growth that we're looking for when it starts to build confidence. You gotta build confidence from the inside out. Now, getting to this level of self-confidence, you gotta understand this. There's always gonna be setbacks. There's always gonna be a time for you to have resilience to bounce back from those setbacks. You know, as you do so, your confidence will get to build you. It's a resistance game. Improving your confidence doesn't come from an easy life. I hate to be like that, bro, sis. It ain't like that. It comes from countless times of you bouncing back and trying to figure it out and trying to build yourself and trying to become more than what you were yesterday. That 1% a day concept. Every time we face fear, every time we face a struggle, we're proving to ourselves that we can handle it when we go towards it, when we go through it, not around it, not over it, not under it, none of that. You go straight through it and you figure this out. We start to build strength. We start to really have a core understanding of who we are as a person, that deep trust within self to cope with whatever comes your way. That's the core of real improved confidence. As we start to build more confidence, as we start to build more trust of ourselves, something starts to change, something amazing starts to change. You start to be okay with putting yourself out there. You start to be okay with being vulnerable. Because when you know your own worth isn't dependent on being perfect, you can let your guard down. Truly confident people who have improved their confidence in a very authentic way create a space for other people to inspire them so that they can be human. You feel what I'm saying? They lead by authenticity and their heart. So how do we improve our confidence? It's the small daily task, like I always say in every video. It's how you represent yourself to yourself every single day. It's following through with our commitments, even if those commitments are to ourselves. Setting boundaries kindly but firmly. Listening to and trusting our intuitions. Speaking to ourselves with compassion and patience, like we would to somebody who is a dear friend to us. Improving your confidence is about showing up again and again so that you can build the most important relationship that you got in this world, the one with ourselves. At the end of the day, truly improved self-confidence is not about acting like you got it, not about acting like you got it all together, you know all the answers. It's about being true to yourself and real to yourself. We're trying to be perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. All you can do is just improve on what you did yesterday. This allows you to, like, in my opinion, have that true freedom of peace and joy in your mind, that happiness you're looking for, because you're confident about the things that you try. You know, one day at a time, one choice at a time, one day of self-love at a time, you feel me? That's how you improve confidence for real, truly and deeply. I hope this message finds you well. I'm Fonzie Murph, and I'm out. Peace.